Hey, it's Amber from the Training Tool, and if you are experiencing some issues with your shoulder, giving you some problems or pain, I'm going to show you a couple of things that you can do for stretching and self-myofascial release to try to break up some of that myofascial tissue, get a little bit better range of motion into that shoulder, and hopefully get you feeling a little bit better and alleviate some of that pain. So if you've got a lacrosse ball or a tennis ball, these are great things to use for this. The lacrosse ball is more dense and going to be a little bit better for getting deeper into that space. But if you're new to this, you may want to start with a tennis ball because obviously it's a little softer and gives a little bit more and won't be so torturous on that myofascial tissue that you've got. So take it. Find your collarbone, and then what you're going to do, so your collarbone runs out across here, we're going to take the ball and put it underneath the collarbone. I'm going to go up against the wall. We're going to try to roll right underneath that collarbone first. So you'll get up against the wall, you're going to put the amount of pressure into that you can handle, and we're just going to take it back and forth slowly a couple of times. So you'll just bring it through out to that little place where you've got like a little divot right up underneath that collarbone out near the shoulder. And then towards the middle of your body, you're just going to go slowly. If you can take a little bit more intensity, feel free to press a little bit more into that ball. Now, once you get to that space right here where you've got that little, it's not really a hole, but it kind of dips down a little bit, I want you to put the ball there, put it against the wall, and I want you to just press into it just to where you can handle that pressure, all right? So if you need to lighten up, it's fine. Take your arm, and what we're going to do is once you find that space, we're just going to move the arm up and down on the wall here, just to where you can. So if you don't have a lot of range of motion or there's pain, I don't want you to do it too much. So you can do just a little bit if you need to. If you can go a little higher, feel free. Good, and then just release that arm, kind of shake it out. You can bring that arm behind the back if you've got the flexibility to do that, and do just a little bit of another roll one more time underneath that collarbone, clavicle. Good, then just release that out. I just want you to shake it, give that shoulder a little roll back. If you need to do a little rub across there, just to kind of release through there, because that can be quite intense, especially if you're feeling some pain in there. Now let's take it to the back. So I want you to go back here, find your shoulder blade, and then we're going to roll up and down the ridge of the shoulder blade. So place the ball against the wall, place your back against there, find that ridge of your shoulder blade, and we're just going to roll up and down on that ridge. So your shoulder blade's in the back, your spine's here in the middle, so you're just finding that ridge of your shoulder blade. Just kind of rolling through. Now think about your shoulder blade, it's got a top ridge as well. We're going to take and just go right across there. Try to find that space where the muscles are, where you can just release into that muscle. Nice deep breaths as you're going through this. Take your time, move slowly. And sometimes you just have to readjust the ball, readjust your body. You might find a little, like I just found a knot right there. So when you find those, just take a little moment to kind of roll over that a little bit. You can put a little pressure in. You can do little pulses against the wall on that knot if you like, and then kind of roll it out, roll it around. Good. And then you can also use the ball on your actual shoulder. So your muscles here, just do it gently, nothing too intense. You can put that ball up against the wall. You can move your arm around. You can do a little roll into that space there. on the side, roll it to the front. And so think about, so I'm going to show you because you can't see me on the wall. Just think about rolling the ball like this on the wall. So start in the back, go around to the center, come around to the front. Do you find places that are a little sore? If you do, take a little time to roll over those spaces. You can also go up and down on that arm. Just allow that muscle to get rolled out. Take a second, shake it out. Now the next thing that I'm going to show you, if you have a door jamb or the corner of a wall where you can actually step forward and through, that's what I want you to find really quickly, and I'm going to show you what you can do next for that. So a couple of stretches that you can do. First, let's start out with coming against the wall. Take your arm and you're just going to take your forearm, put it against the wall, and start to walk your arm up the wall to where you can tolerate that. All right, so I'm going to get right here on this corner, and I don't have any shoulder issues, so I'm able to fully extend there. Now, while I'm doing that, this is the other thing I want to show you. I'm not pulling that shoulder up to my ear. I'm pulling my shoulder blade down the back and extending the arm. Then, if you get to where you can, then I want you to step forward and give yourself a little stretch into that shoulder joint. Now again, this is nothing crazy. I just want you to do it just until you feel the stretch and hold. Give me a nice deep breath in. Exhale it out. Nice deep breath in. Exhale it out. Good, and then release out of that. Let that arm come down. Now, of course, you want to do the other side. So I'm just going to walk my arm up to where I can take it. Shoulder blade is going to slide down the back. I'm going to step forward and through as I'm stretching. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale it out. Nice deep breath in. Exhale it out. Nice deep breath in. Exhale it out. Step back to release that out of the shoulder. You can also do this if you can't extend that arm all the way up. Feel free to do it with a bent elbow. Try to get your body against that, or your arm against that wall, and then step it through. So that's another option. Another one that I like to do, it's a little bit better if you have a door jamb to grab onto. So you just take it and stretch. So bring your hand about shoulder height or down slightly, okay? Then I want you to start turning your body away until you feel a stretch. Keep those shoulder blades sliding down the back. Give me a nice deep breath in. Exhale, pull that belly button in. Deep breath in. Exhale, pull that belly button in. Blow the air out. Nice deep breath. Exhale, pull it out. Step towards that arm and release. Shake that out. Let's do the other side. So you're going to grab your door jamb if you've got it. Shoulder height is where your hand's going, or down slightly. Okay, so don't have it up higher. Have it in line. Start to turn the body out with a straight arm till you feel the stretch. Take a nice deep breath. Pull that shoulder blade down the back. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, blow it out. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, blow it out. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, blow it out. Start to turn towards that arm and release. Good. Shake it out. Roll those shoulders back. Nice deep breath. And then exhale and release. So, taking that ball, either your tennis ball or your lacrosse ball, working on that myofascial release through the front, through the back, and around the side on the shoulder joint. Those are great things to do. to work on getting a little bit more mobility and flexibility into that shoulder. And remember that if you have pain that is consistently happening, that you're trying to do some gentle stretching, you're trying to do yourself myofascial release, and you don't find that that pain is getting better, you might want to contact a doctor or a physical therapist. If you're in Ocala, I absolutely love Mountain River Physical Therapy. They've certainly helped me, and they're a great place to go if you're having little issues like that. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you feel better soon.